Well, here's another video, and today I'm going to talk about. And I got the hiccups today, so I'm going to get some hiccups. So today I'm basically going to talk about the causes of the 2008 crash. Remember that thing in 2008 where the economy went down, where the stock market went down to 6,000 points? Yeah. You know what one of the causes was? Not hard. Some women. Not all women, some women. And feminists. Feminists are in this too. Why would they be the causes? Well, the very starting point of this recession was people lying on applications for credit. Let's say, for example, we got a gardener making $20,000 a year. Okay. But he wants to buy a $2 million house. So he puts on the application that he makes $100,000 a year on his application, and they don't check it. Why would he do that, though? Why would a gardener actually lie about that? For one thing, he might want the house. But most likely, it's because he's trying to impress some peace league. He's trying to impress some women. That's most likely scenario. And you have millions of people doing that. And voila, what did it cost? The recession. The recession did that. That's one of the big causes of the recession. And how do feminists do with this? Well, the feminists are taking men's jobs that they can provide to try to marry a woman. Let's say there's this guy who's trying to marry a woman good, trying to be biblical and all that, and he goes for this job, but they give it to a woman. Now this guy's stuck making grunt money, and he's trying to get married. There's problems there. You see what I mean? So, and the feminists, majority of them, a lot of feminists are not going to sit there and go out with guys, nice guys, with grunt jobs. Feminists are not going to go out with them. They're just not. Majority of them are not going to go out with them. They're either going to go for the bad guys, or they're going to hypergamy up to the guys who are making what they make or more. So we got these guys double their income. Okay, they get married. And in time, I'll show videos before, they're going to end up getting divorced anyways. 50% of the time or more, they're going to get divorced. But that's some of the problems. So the feminists are not looking out for the men. They either want that bad boy, or they want to jump up to another guy. That's most feminists. Most feminists would think that way. But I heard on another channel that if you get a relationship and you try to do it with a woman, and you view her as a pump and dump situation, this particular commentator said that you'll get emotionally attached to her. As a MGTOW, not necessarily. I think this is kind of false. I mean, I understand the logic around it, but as a MGTOW, the guys who are living right on the line of the plantation, they're on the MGTOW side of the line, but they're on that line in the plantation. They're right there on the line. 95% of the time, those men are going to think about themselves, and 5% about women. Peace leave. And you get a scenario like that, not many women are going to accept that. They're just going to dump him, because they're not paying enough attention to him, because the MGTOW is going to want to improve himself. That's what's up with that. Not necessarily because he hates the women, not necessarily because of all that. He just wants to improve himself. So the woman is going to naturally reject him and dump him for some monkey simp or from bad boy. And that's what's going to happen. So there's not going to be an emotional connection. I don't see it. But not all women are going to pump and dump. Realistically, not all women are going to pump and dump. There's certain types of women that would, though. And I have found this out through experiments. The women who are more prone to pump and dump would be the married women. You think about this, the married women are getting sick of their husbands, and they're looking to adventure outside of marriage. So you see this guy, they're going to pump and dump. So there's not going to be any attachments, because she has her attachments with her husband. So pump and dump scenario would work right there. And that's the best one. Second is probably divorcees. Divorcees would be second. But remember, divorcees, they divorced their husband for a reason. A lot of them are not right in their head, or the man was at fault. I don't know. But it's a big red flag. Divorcees are a big red flag. Third are women in relationship long term. Why this comes third? Because these women in long-term relationships are still chasing a guy to get a ring on him. So there's still a challenge to them to try to get a ring on this guy and these guys. So that's what kind of makes these type of women harder to pump and dump than a regular marriage. And the third, and the most difficult class of women, are the single women. They're the hardest. Because single women can fall into categories. In my opinion, they can fall into categories, though. You got the first category. Probably 70% of them are going to go after the druggies, the bad boys, the men with high game, men who get women. They're going to go out and chasing them. They're going to chase what they can't have. And you got the 30% are the single women. I'm going to call them decent women. They're either women who want sex, or women, or just a good woman, or good women. One of these two scenarios. See, a good woman is not going to want to cheat on her husband. A good woman is not going to want to cheat on a relationship. They're not going to want to do that. So, that's my video for today.